let me be very, very clear. I am stealing this idea from Alex Hermosi. Alex Hermosi was gracious enough to share a personal story of somebody that ran up to him. I think it was at a grocery store or whatnot, asking for help and advice. Alex, unfortunately, was not in a position to give the gentleman enough. So Alex, it bugged him. And if you watch his videos on YouTube, I think has over 1 million views. He basically laid out what someone should do. So what I want to do with the three amigos, Matt and Dion, is set the stage and then find out what these two wonderful gentlemen advice would be. So guys, you ready for this? How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing awesome. Ready to go.
And Dion, how are you?
Howdy, I'm awesome. Ready for this. Looking forward to it.
All right. So let's assume this situation, it's a 20-year-old nephew. So again, men, right? Because that's, I think, where we feel most comfortable speaking. Not sure if the advice would be different for a niece, but we're going to make it clear this is a nephew. He is graduated high school, has not gone to college. He's probably working multiple jobs. He is in a relationship, and he's struggling. He feels like the system is stacked against him, feels like there's no hope, and he's angry. He's mad, and he just doesn't know what to do. So we're going to go round and round. We'll start with Matt, who was actually a 9th grade dropout. So let's assume your nephew walked up to you, kind of laid it out, was pissed off, was unhappy. And where would you go first? What would you do? What would you ask? What would you say?
Sounds good. You start tomorrow at 7 a.m. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So I think what it needs to be is you need to be there's no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts. People waste years on shortcuts. They also waste years in the wrong plan. And the idea is you might not know what you love, but start with what you love and then get around other people that are doing what you love. And the way that you start, you need to be around that knowledge base and the vernacular and the language that those people are using in the field or what you want to be doing. So the very first thing that I would tell them, and again, this is kind of out of topic for me, but the very first thing I would tell them is, all right, you want to do what your uncle does? Sounds good. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to start Monday morning, 7 a.m., and you're going to be with one of these crews. And I want you to be the first guy in, waiting for somebody to show up at the job site. And I want you to be the last guy to leave. And if you do that in the next year, you will make more money than you've ever made. And you will learn more than you've ever learned about a topic that you want to actually know and understand. So first in, last out, we call it Philo. First in, last out. And in the area that you want to understand and learn skill, or almost as important, you have somebody willing to give you the knowledge.